Certainly, I think more and more businesses, haven't they, have come into sort of niches or vertical markets over the last 5 years, but there are surprisingly still a large number of people trying to market to everybody, and we've all got limited resources, haven't we, in terms of time and money for our marketing, and for a lot of businesses that's a waste to a degree. So what are you seeing in terms of niching and vertical markets?
It's interesting actually, more in my sector actually in particular, focusing mainly on education. People coming into, obviously now virtual, the word virtual, I'm sick to death of hearing the word virtual actually in many ways, but the virtual market for education, I mean there's very much people trying, there's a vast array of differences in terms of what education means, and I'm not going to bore you with all that in terms of what I think on it, but I think in terms of people sort of coming into markets and trying to say, well, we can get an online offering here, can't we, quite quickly, and we can put something together, and they may very well do that, but I mean actually the essence of what that education is, that everything that backs up those courses and what you're actually trying to provide, you could have quite a flash marketing campaign, but I think people find out quite quickly what's got the real substance and what's more of a sort of a quicker style operation that's coming overnight to a certain degree. But
I think you've got to be really careful, because I think it's very tempting to say, oh, look, everything's changed now. Post-COVID, everything's going to be different. We're all going to be hybrid. We're all going to go online. But actually, have your audience got there? Are your customers online? Are they asking you to be there? Are they responding to you better when you're online? So you need to do some quite fundamental measuring before you start niching and pivoting and all those things. You've got to work out, because actually you might find that what you're doing now is absolutely fine. Don't just immediately think, oh gosh, I've got to pivot. Measure and find out whether you need to.